An epic meltdown, a fan crashes out at Hololive VTuber Nerissa Ravencroft after she mentions a Holostar during a live stream. So he had this long rant about her. I'm gonna read it to you guys because it's pretty good. You can tell it's some people are accusing him of it being like AI generated. Nah, it's not, dude. It's not AI generated. It's actually, he poured his heart and soul into this. Hashtag Risa Live. He even puts it in her live tag, by the way, to make sure that she sees it or other people see it. Nerissa, what in the name of the good Lord is this? Nearly a year ago, during a membership stream, you came to us jailbirds to explain that you would never collab with or name drop any Holostar, male VTuber, or male content creator in your stream. And now, you randomly drop a Holostar name? You made us a promise! You said that streams would not change! You said that you would never do such a thing to your precious jailbirds! You said that! Through your actions, you showed your intention and your lack of interest in collaborating with male VTubers and male content creators. You made us a promise! You said the only exception was for music! No one minded a male professional vocalist or a producer. That's normal! You told us that professional male vocalists and music people were the only exception! You said that because you are a perfectionist. You had a specific dream collab and everybody understood that. Everybody was fine with that. Oyo Home Holy came out good. Birdbrain came out great. You told us that this was the only exception. Not a single soul minded that. However, Holostars are not professional vocalists. They are not professional anythings. Jailbirds even said in that stream that male VTubers do not apply to such exception, and you defended those people from the harassment they got. Holostars are a blight to everything that falls under cover. I often even wonder why cover keeps them around, but that is beside the point. You made a promise that you wouldn't do such things and that you wouldn't change. Now you're just casually name dropping them? Why did you do that? Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Why did you break that promise? Why did you feel like you had to name drop one of them? Do you hate us, jailbirds? What has happened over the past year that you want to harm your loyal fan base over and over again? Why do you keep listening to all those beggars that want to see you fail? Fall into obscurity and become trash like Nijisanji, what used to be Vishojo or FaZe. Drive-by potshots at all of these companies. Why do you ignore jailbirds that want you, the one and only devilish diva, to succeed and shine like the amazing Hololive talent that you are? You have been a Hololive fan for a long time, just like us. Did you forget what happened in 2022? Nerissa, despite my criticism, I have never been disappointed in you. I always believed in you. Like many jailbirds, we keep our trust in you, even though it is hard sometimes when you're absent or feed into the obsession of Bloodraven shippers more than your own fan base. I've always thought that you can do better than what you think you can, that you're more talented than you think you are. I have always thought that you're more capable than what you show. However, I reject mindlessly supporting you without being critical over the stuff that you do. Dude, you'd think that she like killed a kitten or something. That would be following someone like Blind Sheep. Toxic positivity is far from healthy for a fan base. I've never lost any hope in that you can do the most wonderful things, but breaking this promise, it feels like a hard smack to the face. We were there for you to cheer you up when you were down. We cheer for you when you're happy. We celebrate your accomplishments with you, but this is the first time I, and probably other jailbirds too, have truly been disappointed in you. 2 weeks ago, oh my god, it's not even over. 2 weeks ago, my Advent varsity jacket came into the mail. I have been proudly wearing it whenever I go to my university campus or travel around within the country or from country to country for work or other leisure. I've spoken to many fellow Hololive fans at random locations about how cool Advent is. Whenever they ask who is my Oshi, I always show the Shadow Nerissa mini plushie on my bag and the Nerissa linking chain on my jacket and proudly say, Nerissa, of course, she's so lovely and silly. She's such an amazing singer. She's literally the best. But now this heartbreak emoji. How can we trust you if you break such an important promise like that? Please do tell us, Nerissa, why did you do that and break that promise you made to us? Question mark heartbreak emoji. Sniff. Hi Rima, your Concon blanket order from Wool Market arrived today. It's lovely. Oh my god! That's literally the one I'm using right now, Monkey. Yay, I'm so glad you like it. I love it. It's super, super cozy. What the fuck does this but stink? What is a problem for Risa to collab with her? She didn't even collab! She didn't even collab. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a context to this. I'm telling you, the context is even better. It makes it worse. It makes it so much worse. Alright, I found it. So basically it's this is about Nerissa. She's released a cover called Bird Brain not long ago. And she made a stream very recently while she was explaining the process of her Bird Brain cover, okay? She very quickly mentioned, like she was talking about, you know, I needed somebody like a male voice to do the back vocals. And she briefly mentioned, she was like, maybe I could have somebody from the company, Octavio. But she says it so quickly that I barely miss it. Like you really have to pay attention not to miss it because it goes by really fast. But of course, this guy caught it.
My cover has Mango Cookie and Toma in it. Yeah, everything comes back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Everything. Yeah, I could meet Keith Silverstein one day, guys. Risa, you are a professional voice actress. Am I? Me? Me? But yeah, so it's really fun. Thank you again for contributing your voice and helping. So it wasn't just me in the background doing so weak. Because I was like, I can't do this. It's too low. I can't do this. I need someone to do it.
Oh, there we go, I think.
Who isn't me? But yeah. So it was I was debating because I was like, I guess I could get someone in the company. I could grab like Octavio or something, but I was like,
There you go. See, she's like, maybe Octavio or something. That's it. That's literally it.
Maybe a professional voice actor this time would be really nice. So I did, and because then I'm like, I get to work with someone from Cookie Run.
She said it. That's it. It did it. And the worst part, chat, it wasn't even him. He wasn't even on the cover. She used this professional voice actor called Christian Banas, who's worked with her on some other project. Like, that's it. It was like this brief nanosecond mention. That's it. That's all it took. All over that. And the thing is, it's not the first time that this fan called Myron Van Rouge has crashed out like this to Nerissa. About a year ago, it was the same fan that was posted about in the subreddit. Miron is like, I think this is possibly the least hyped concert so far. It's just radio silent and it's most likely Blood Rave and in the concert. Somebody else says, man, I miss Nerissa Sama. Somebody responds to Myron, agree, I don't remember anything like this last year. This radio silence from my Oshi killed all the hype for me. And then, don't be so mean. She spent like half a year this year not at home and just recently got back. She deserves some rest. This guy is right. I'm with this guy. Myron responds, it's not mean to point out the facts. It's not like she has streamed a lot in the past 6 months to make a decent hype for the concert. And like last year where she even released IMF. Shinji responds, oh, I didn't mean to be rude. Like, to speak bluntly, it's been 2 weeks now. I mean, it's hard to feel hype when Yoshi hasn't even tweeted about an upcoming concert. Myron says, no one is saying that she isn't working hard, but you're trying to justify bad decisions making and a lack of communication. Twitter does not host her music, nor her streams or her 3Ds. It's becoming an issue with stuff like Requiem for Love gets announced on Twitter, becomes a premiere, which are broken without a stream. The same for her covers, which gets announced on Twitter and then randomly premiere without a stream prior to the premiere. We aren't even getting schedules anymore, and even when we did get them since the start of this year, she regularly forgot to upload them onto YouTube. It shouldn't be required to get my Nerissa. But if somebody talks to you like this, like, don't you just, isn't it just so overwhelming? It's insane the amount of, it's almost, they feel like she owes them. And then Nerissa responded, no offense, but I'm working really hard and regularly don't have any PC. YouTube on phone doesn't allow for a lot. That's true. You can't even fucking schedule streams or change like a stream time on YouTube phone studio. It's annoying. Yeah, the entitlement is insane from these fans. And it's not that they're tourist fans most of the time. They are actually fans, but that's what makes it so the entitlement is even bigger. I mean, that's why they say stalkers and stuff like that for content creators, 90% of the time they come from their fan base or their entourage. It's just that they invest so much into the perception of what they have with someone, and that perception of them becomes gradually, it shifts gradually further and further away from who they actually are, because obviously they don't know them besides what they know about them from the live streams or Twitter and all of that. And then once they do something that shatters that perception or that pisses them off, it's like it triggers this big emotional reaction. But usually it's people with very low impulse control, and or that sometimes uses people to self-regulate. It's a very unhealthy behavior, well, obviously. Anyway, Nerissa kind of just says, sorry you're disappointed in me. I guess I'll just do my best, but TBH, reading this doesn't motivate me at all, especially when I've been doing so much behind the scenes. It's hard for me to not be able to share it with you and to not be around either. Seeing stuff like this makes me think you think I'm doing nothing and screwing around. Thanks to those of you who are understanding and for waiting for me patiently despite my lack of ability to entertain well right now. This guy sounds more like a drug addict than a fan. I mean, the way they treat some of these idols, and it does feel like they're looking for their next, adrenaline hit, like they're looking for their next hit. I mean, usually these fans, they're not very self-aware either. Like you guys are saying, oh, he should go see a therapist or do like mental evaluation. Do you really think he's telling the truth to his therapist? Probably not. He probably thinks he's doing nothing wrong. This came from a thread on Hololive from 7 months ago. Doesn't look like he's really changed. And this is like a very incomplete count of the content from Nerissa in the last month. Like, she's done so much. Honestly, doing these events or these special streams takes a lot of work. Most people don't think they're doing anything wrong. Yeah, I guess it's like that little voice in their head that protects them. It's like that narrative. To be fair, to have this level of involvement with a VTuber probably attracts people with nothing better going on. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to discredit like VTuber communities for nothing going on. I think I've heard that a lot from I was arguing with one of my IRL friends about this, and she was saying like, because I was telling her that there are some healthy people that are like online all the time and that have like a fulfilling life. And her idea was that no, if you're online, you automatically don't have a fulfilling life. And I don't know, I think it's about a balance, because I meet good people online every day. The VTuber fans act like Britney Spears fan. Yeah, this was my first reaction. Like, dude, even if you were somehow entitled to complain of all people, Nerissa's the one isn't grinding out content. The one that less than 2 weeks ago everyone was shocked at for being everywhere at once, to the point where even random JP Nikis were commenting on it. The one who was away from home so long her taste for food was changing. That Nerissa? That's the problem. To these people, all of these doesn't matter as long as she didn't do the simple thing of announcing her activities and schedules. That's it. That is true. I mean, I've dealt with a little bit of something similar, and it's like, it doesn't fucking matter what's happening in your life, all the stuff you're going through. It's kind of all about them. Like, it revolves all around them. That's all they care about is their hit. I don't know why, but or maybe it's because I am not in tune with those celebrity fandoms as much. I guess Taylor Swift fandoms are built different. They're like very parasocial, apparently, from what I heard. But it seems like this kind of behavior happens way more with streamers and content creators than celebrities. But I have this feeling that like celebrities, you just spectate them because they're on like a cinema, they're on the screen, they're like untouchable. And with content creators, there's this feeling, especially since you see them live like every day for long hours. They tweet with you, they respond to comments. You feel like you can touch them. You know, they feel reachable. They feel closer. Yeah. I think streamers feel more on demand to some folks. Streamers talk to the chat and bounce emotions off of them. Celebrities are detached. Yeah, exactly. Now celebrities' fandoms are wild. I know the Swifties are crazy, apparently. Swifties and armies crazy. I mean, okay, K-pop fans are also another breed, I guess. That makes me think of like that controversy that Timothée Chalamet has been into lately. Fans and non-fans are really upset at him because he said that like opera and ballet was a dying activity, and you could just why go to these when you can just go watch a movie. It's much cheaper and they don't make any money, which is true. Although I love opera and ballet, I definitely need to see more. I need to go see more of them. They're expensive. It isn't just a VTuber problem, more of a content creator streamer problem as a whole. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the ballet one. His ballet comment did not fly. They are dying. It was totally true. It was like factually true. There is opera worth watching though. I agree. I want to go to the Opera of Paris one day. Feels like the obsessive schizo fans are a product of the adjacent Japanese idol culture. Well, I'm sure, like, I think, like, there's some obsessive fans in non-adjacent Japanese idol culture, like Amaranth Stalker and things like that. I feel like two streamers are untouchable in the way you have to spend tons of bits in order to get their attention. You mean like the big streamers that won't read your message unless you donate? Like me? I'm joking, I'm not big at all. But donate so I can read your message. Part of me believes that there weren't genuine fans to begin with. Well, this guy has like a bunch of merch of her. I think he's a genuine fan. I mean, he's been watching her for over 7 months. No, I think this guy's a real fan. He's a unicorn. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.